Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Ward in the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Ward off the play fake. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Ward. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Evan White hauls him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. He finds Worthy complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Again, Ward going to the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The kick by Patterson is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock, so he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Here's a lob deep down the middle. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Throwing now, off play action. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal. Back to Henry. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Intercepted in the end zone. Trayvon, there he has it.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First toe of the game for James Cook. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push. Get a good gain. Get some positive yards. Job well done.
Another one for Cook. they have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Penix now on first down. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll go play action. Drop this one down for Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Play action. Here's Penix. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. On first down, here's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So it's second down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On second and 10, it's Penix. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Third down and
that
10.
play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Again, Penix to the air. This connects with Higgins. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here he is on third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up fourth and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Too much. They bring him down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing off the play fake here. He rolls to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
You know how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job? We're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
He comes through big here. 9 yards at second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Ward in the pistol. Running right side. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Running behind center with Edwards. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Here's Henry on the option. Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on third and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. They go to him again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Pick up on a couple, and after 3 straight stops, they're up against 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4. They kick the running back in motion. He's back to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up, Alex Singleton. And the Raiders are tackled close to their own end zone. But the important thing is they got that football back. There are mostly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now Penix off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's Penix. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. Just a yard on the play block, but thanks to the previous penalty, we've now got 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
2nd and 3 now. They're going play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Penix here from the gun. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play fake, Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
4th down.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10 here. Ward. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 22. And the Chargers will have a first.
A gain of 22.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here for Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers down by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Back to throw. Buying some time right. Looking way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17. Setting up to pass. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bring it home, boys. We got this. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Track and 60. Cooking my team.
Here he is to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And that brings up 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Check.
From the gun, it's Ward. He fires one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He connects with Burton. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
They've got 1st down from the 31. A draw now. This is Henry. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
He was taken down by
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
A 7-yard
And they
pickup.
still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 39-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Ward off the play fake. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Trent McDuffie in to pick it up. And the Raiders will take over beyond their own 40.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So that brings up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Has a lane inside the 25. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas. It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West, between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Matt Gay is set to kick off.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's into the end zone with a pick six and a Denver touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's Not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing. Set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Ward shaking off the pick here. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Saker. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
He will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
This is Gentine on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet. These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down at the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
3rd and goal. It's Williams. Into traffic. Complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So 2nd down coming up.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks, you got to keep on throwing. But, boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
Ward now. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Short pass brought in. Pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
40-yard line.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Again, Ward going to the air. To the left and hauled in by Polk. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. The left side is cut by Pitts. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Hilton. And the Chargers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Ward setting up to throw. Finds his fullback. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st and 10.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ward. Secured by Burden on the slant. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers with a big decision to make here. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. He'll go quickly to the right. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to get turned over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Dumped off to his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Has his man caught by Dunze. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
First down.
And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. He will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Again, it's Williams. That's to Dunze again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To the air yet again, Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Williams again. Headed out right. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Gay's kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain, but that feels like a sack for those defenders.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. They'll cobble together a yard there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams from the gun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
First down throw here for Ward. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Kid, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Ward off the play fake. Looking for some pocket. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. You took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
The kick by Patterson is good. And it cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play is going to be against Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadinze there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Give right side to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
2nd and 10 now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
3/4 in the books from this one. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, or getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
New set of downs for him from the 46. Coming left is Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go.
Putting a receiver in motion. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos only up by a few. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to Genty. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. Gay to add the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Chargers get it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch him right here. Go, go, go.
Alert 3. Alert flow, alert flow, alert flow.
From the gun, it's Ward. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air with Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ward setting the pass. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Kyle Pitts.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Again, Ward going to the air. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
7 on the play. And the Chargers
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they get it spiked before time runs out, but only 3 seconds remain. All right, one more snap to play here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
One final shot here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be stopped less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end. No time left. Zeros on the clock. This game's over. So it's a win for the Broncos. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready. Come on, set! Ready, Tag! Let go! Here we go! Go! Ready? Cougar 19!